Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the fan club. It's your boy D Bros, Dan Brosnan in the building. We have a fun little live chat we're doing. This is the last day. Here, let me get this soda out of the way so they don't try to flag me down. Hope you guys are having a great day. Last day to watch Power Rangers, Alien Rangers, all the way through Dino Charge. And that's right, folks. A lot of seasons are leaving at midnight today. We're talking Alien, Zeo, Turbo, In Space, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force, Wild Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury, RPM, Samurai, Super Samurai, Mega Force, Super Mega Force, Dino Charge, and Super Dino Charge. That's all that we're getting rid of. They're getting rid of, not me. And also, VR Troopers and Beetleborgs are leaving. Let me know if there's any other shows that you know of that are leaving Netflix that had to do with the Saban brand. Hey, Benari. What's going on, Benari? Hope you're doing good. Hey, said, hey, what's up? What's going on? Hope you guys are having a great day. This is a fun little chat. I've been covering this for a while. We kind of helped break the news when it happened. And now I'm sitting here. I'm like, yo, we should go live. We should talk to you guys. What was your favorite season of these leaving seasons? All right. From Alien all the way to Dino Charge, or technically Zeo. But I count the Alien Rangers. It's a 10 episode mini series. Like, there's a good enough chunk in there. You like Power Rangers? Me too, man. Love Power Rangers. Huge fan. I've got another like part of the studio that's all Power Rangers. Usually we do it from there, but on this live stream, I wanted to get some better connection with the live, and I like the interface a little bit better on live on my desktop than anything else. So I kind of wanted to come in there. You are Super Sentai? Yes, I do. I was just watching Car Ranger the other day. Car Ranger super slept on that show. The comedy's great. I love it. I have not seen all of the Sentais. I've seen a few. Honestly, I started watching the Sentais because they have a channel on Pluto TV, which is like a free streaming app, and it's like a bunch of old stuff from like the 90s and early 2000s. But I'm not super young, so I appreciated this. And I saw Power Rangers, well, Super Sentai, and thought it was Power Rangers at first, but then I heard the Japanese language. It was like, oh, okay. And I was watching, I was like, this is sick. And then I looked into Car Ranger, and I loved that because I loved Turbo, but I felt the first half of the season really wasn't that good in my opinion until their version of the power transfer when TJ and Ashley, Carlos come in. I actually really liked that. And then leading up to In Space. And that was my favorite season. In Space is awesome. So Time Force is probably number 2 or 3. There's a lot of good seasons of Power Rangers, but those seasons that they try a little bit harder, like RPM. Now, RPM was dope. They kind of changed hands in the middle of the season. So a few things that we wanted to see as fans, the actors wanted to do, did it really get done? But you know what? That's how it works. But I still love RPM. I was watching that yesterday. I am watching Kamen Rider. Nice series. Oh yeah, good old Kamen Rider. Great. It's awesome. It's got a cult following that people love. I love me some Kamen Rider. I tried to really get into the show, like the 08 American version, and it wasn't bad. I watched like the first 10 episodes of that. Didn't really stick with it. No, not bad at all. I actually appreciated that show. Kind of came on at a weird time, like era-wise. It was like 08, 09, and Power Rangers and stuff like that wasn't really hidden at that time. It was overseas, but not really in America. Benari says, I think what Saban did is not so good because the order of the series is no longer the same as Super Sentai. Well, he had no idea what he was doing in the beginning, man. In his defense, he had an idea and he thought it was cool, right? And he was trying to shop this. Like, people have been, and not only him, people were trying to do this for years. In the 80s, Marvel and Stan Lee were trying to do something like this, and they just couldn't get it done. So, long story short, there were like 3 different phases. There was like, and shout out Este, who is an amazing Power Rangers YouTuber. Follow him. He's great. Like, he's awesome. He made a video. He's made a couple videos talking about like Ryu 1, Ryu 2, Ryu 3. Because long story short, the original Power Rangers was Ryu Soger, the Sentai. You guys probably know that. But long story short, they only had so much footage at first. So to get a second season, Toei had to basically reshoot a bunch of stuff they already did just for Power Rangers, right? And then they were going to have a Ryu 3, but instead they kind of just like used a mixed bag of stock, made their own thing, and like they had Lord Zed. Then they used, what was it? Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. The Die Rangers was that was like where they got the White Ranger from, but they didn't use the suits from that. They still used the dinosaur suits. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, guys, I'm probably messing up all the names with the Sentai, and I apologize. I said the other day something, I called it like Deca Ranger, and actually it was Mega Ranger, and I suck at the Sentai names. I'm still getting into that stuff, so if you guys can hammer me if I mess something up, I'm not gonna get mad at you or kind of like hurt about it, because like when it comes to Power Rangers, I know my stuff. The Sentai, I'm still learning as a YouTuber and as a fan of the show. So if I mess something up, I apologize. Yeah, it sucks they're about to delete the series from Netflix. Yeah, I agree. Kind of sucks, but it's not going to be gone forever. I think they are going to restructure some things, and they have a lot to offer. Hasbro isn't just like with Saban. Power Rangers was kind of like their golden ticket. It was all they had. You know, it was their big name that kind of put them into everything else. Without Power Rangers, there isn't no Saban brands for the most part. They can still have a few cartoons that still do stuff and live off the money they made from the past. Power Rangers is the #1 brand, right? Hasbro, I mean, at times maybe Power Rangers can be the #1 brand, but they have so many brands that they just go up and down and compete and kind of cycle them out, which is cool. With that being, I think that you can actually put stuff together and hit up HBO Max, or maybe what the next, if there's going to be another streaming platform, whatever. It just, Hasbro has a lot of stuff, from Transformers to G.I. Joe to My Little Pony to Power Rangers to all of the family game night stuff. I'm telling you, they have a lot of IPs, a lot of good shows that kids and parents like. So they just need to jump on something that's just as similar. And I wouldn't do a service just of Hasbro. I've heard many fans say that. I think it's a horrible idea. And here's why. We all saw the DC universe. It had a lot of stuff, but it really didn't. Okay? Because after a month or two, you binge it all, and then what do you got? That's going to be the same thing with Hasbro, because they have a nice amount of stuff to add on. Like, they have a nice catalog to offer somebody, but their catalog isn't the whole shabam either. They're going to get sick of it, and they don't have enough property wrapped up into these to like, or how do I say this? They're not going to be able to just give you so much Power Ranger, G.I. Joe, My Little Pony content that you're just going to stay and that's it. No, it's going to DC Universe out, and that's not what you want to do. Obviously, if you guys are a fan of DC Universe, I had it for a good year, and everything's on HBO Max now, pretty much. It was a good run. It was a good try. Now, if you love the comics and you read the comics, it's still a good bang for your buck. You know, like was it under $10 a month, like $7.99? You get comics and shows. I get that, but if you don't read the comics, most of the stuff is on HBO Max anyways, and you get a lot more stuff with HBO Max. That's the thing. See, DC smart. They tried their own thing, didn't fully work, but now they're jumping on something else. You have Toy Power Rangers. Oh man, do I have Toy Power Rangers, man? Is the leader of the Rangers red? Heck yeah, man. I'm gonna break my computer, but hey, just go watch some of my videos. Like I'm literally in a different background than this, like backdrop, and I'm looking at it. I've got I got two Beast Morphers. I've got a Blade Blaster for Mighty Morphin. I got the Red Ranger helmet. I got like 6 Megazords just sitting here. I have so many toys, but this is just what's sitting out. I got Spider-Man, I got NBA stuff, I got football stuff, I got Nintendo stuff, I got more Power Rangers than anything. I got Power Rangers autographs. Like, yeah, I'm a huge Power Ranger fan, and we do cons, we get to meet all these people, so it's kind of cool. And then I have a collection. This stuff is kind of for your eye, like the helmet. It's kind of props pretty much, if you think about it. But then I have like a bunch of toys in the boxes just chilling. I'm a collector. I got a nice Power Ranger collection. Nothing too crazy. I have a bunch of figures. I want to say I got maybe 40, 50 figures. That sounds right, in the box, something like that. I've got a few cool weapons. I got a couple Megazords in the box. Most of my Megazords, though, are opened. I am a collector who likes sealed stuff, but then there's just some items that I feel like can be opened. Like there's just some that that maybe aren't going to hit, or like are just made to be. I don't know. I mean, some Megazords I'll never open. If I got the right deal and it's a perfect quality, I'll keep on it. I wish you'd get a lot of subs with that. Hey, thanks, man. I mean, I'm trying. I don't feel bad for me, bro. We're gonna keep grinding. Started with 0 on Facebook. We got our Facebook page. If you're on there, go check us out. We have 20,000 followers. So I mean, we're coming. It's not all about your numbers. I get it. That's what comes in. I mean, we generated 1 million people in reach on our Facebook page this last month. We're good, man. And it's all a confidence thing. I'm never down. Sometimes my videos get 0. Sometimes my videos get thousands of views, and it's okay, man. And we're still putting everything together. This is it's a new experience, and not really like, how do I say this? I've been doing this for almost 4 years, but every day is a new experience. Like I met you today, man. It's really what it is. We'll get some people in here. I mean, if you like this video, give it a share, give it a like. What do you guys think about Power Rangers leaving Netflix? Are you sad? Where do you think it's gonna go? And what was your favorite Power Ranger moment or season? Like, what was your season that you rocked with, that you were just like, man? Or it could be, there are certain moments that I just thought were super cool. Like a lot of people have Power Rangers Turbo, but Power Rangers Turbo was the only season that the villain won, and Divatox went Thanos, and she didn't technically kill people, but it was great. It was super awesome, man. What do you guys think? I would love to keep talking with you guys, and I'll just kind of hang out for a minute. Spam me. Check us out too. We're all over Facebook. Can my chat? All right, Benari. Tell me what you mean. I can mod chat. What exactly does that mean, boss? I'm I don't know what that means totally for sure. I know I've seen that before, like mod chat. I'm looking it up right now, so I'm not an idiot. Oh, gotcha. Moderator, moderator. Yeah, you can be a moderator. There you go. There you go, bud. You're a moderator in the chat. There you go, buddy. You're a moderator. Help bring some people in here now. Let's go. Let's have some fun. I'll be hanging out for a minute. Yeah, what a crazy day. I found out today that they have the NFL Pro Bowl going on today, but it's not even real life. It's on Madden, and that just kind of made me sad. I don't Even if you don't like sports, what kind of crap is that? Like what? All year you've been playing. I mean, there's no more games. It's not like you have to worry about any more games. Let them play one more game. I mean, Pro Bowl already sucks. Dang it. But no more talk about sports. This is the Power Ranger page today. I just thought you guys would get a kick out of that video game live sports. But yeah, let's get it. Ooh. So what exactly do you do as the moderator then? Do you just hang out? I don't know. I know you can do certain stuff, but let's get it. We'll hang out here for a little bit. We'll have some fun. I do have Discord. What is my name even on there? I don't even know what the hell my name is on there. I'll go on Discord right now, boss. The fan club. How do I need to change my picture so you know who the hell I am. Hold on 1 second, guys. There we go. All right, put a discard on, save changes, cancel. How do I save? All right, we're back in, bud. Okay. It's just the fan club. TheFanclub. I just put a picture on me. It's like we do shows too. It's like me and a crowd, and then under it says TFC marketing. So yeah, we do a bunch of stuff, dude. We are on this. I run a DJ business, like for weddings. Noah, what's going on, bud? Welcome, welcome. Power Rangers, at least today, bud. Alien Rangers to Dino Charge. It's kind of a sad day. We've been binging the crap out of it the last month or whatever when they announced that it was leaving. I bet the numbers for Power Rangers have just gone through the roof the last month, where they're like, man, we wish we could keep it. Now, that's how it works. When you know they're taking something away, you're gonna have some extra of it. So that's kind of how it is. Yeah, what's up, Noah? Hope you're good. Having some fun here. I'm looking at some Power Ranger news. Yeah, to leave on February 1st, man. February 1st. It's always a sad day when your shows leave, man. That's okay. I think it's fun. Like we can make so many videos on where we think it's gonna go and stuff like that. It's a fun one. How you guys spending your Sunday today? You good? Right in the chat. Thank you. Oh yeah, 4 men. Let's go. Or 4 people. Who knows if they're men? I don't know. Who knows what they are? But we appreciate your view. So we accept everyone around here at the fan club, but that's what Power Rangers is about. No matter what you are, color, like what you believe in. That's that man. Power Rangers taught us to be cool with each other since we were kids, man. That's one thing. Power Rangers have always done it right, and now all these seasons are leaving, and there were so many cool Rangers that we're gonna be. Oh, okay, we got 5 in here. So many awesome Rangers that are leaving, man. If you think about it, we're just gonna have the OG Mighty Morphin crew, and then Ninja Steel, which like I don't know. I was never a fan of Ninja Steel. I mean, like, liked watching the Pink Ranger, but that was about it. Like, I did not like that show. Beast Morphers, though, I've watched like every episode 2, 3 times. I could tell you all about that show. That's a good one. Hasbro, good job. And I loved that it was like kind of a crossover show, or what do you call it? Like a second coming of RPM, and it was different, but it had elements from that show that were super awesome. And also we got a few characters from RPM at the same time. It was Beast Mode. It was a great time, man. Great fun. That was probably the most fun I had with Power Rangers in a long time. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I'm not leaving or anything like that, but if you like the video, give me a like, give me a share, give me a subscription, help your boy out. What do you think of Zane Kaiser? Oh man, I suck at this stuff, man, and I'm gonna keep it real. What do you think of Zane Kaiser? I'm gonna Google Zane Kaiser and I'll tell you in a second. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna act like I know everything. The hell is Zane Kaiser? I'm sorry. Tell me what Zane Kaiser. Saying your name wrong. I apologize. Noah says, you should make a video of you talking about what you want to see Hasbro to do with Power Rangers after Dino Fear. Okay, he wants me to do a video of what I would like to see Hasbro do. Yes, and you know what? We could take this video and kind of workshop. You guys can help me work on my next video. So here we go. That's the best part about these lives is we can have fun. This is a community together. We're all one. Okay, I'll have to. So we're gonna end Benari's point real quick, and then we'll get into Noah because yeah, you guys are gonna help me on something. Real talk. You guys can help me with a video. Okay, so Zen K A. Oh, okay. I've seen this one. And the one, they're like little bots and stuff. I've never watched it. It looks weird, but I don't think that like I don't know. I don't think that will work in America, and that's a big reason why Hasbro is trying to switch it. Like honestly, they're trying to cut it off with Toei because listen, for a long time they were able to kind of balance what Japanese was doing and fuse it with American culture. But if you go too far on this side, it won't resonate, man. Just doesn't. I mean, we can try to force feed you something you don't like, but you're still not gonna like it. You're gonna spit it out. You might eat it then, but you'll never eat it again. Like, and it's tough, man. So, like, there's so many things they need to do They need an animated show. They can keep the live action, but make that a little bit more than like a PG show. Like up that up. If you're going do like a TV-14 show that coincides with the movie, like they're talking about doing, and then you do an animated show where you make it like Y7, like a Voltron type show, and you build off of the Shatter Grid. Okay, like that's easy, super easy, and that gets into the point of let's make our video. What do we want to see? What do we want to see Hasbro do? And that's kind of what I want to see them do. We need an animated show, because think about it like this. You could bring back sometimes, I'm old, I'm not in shape, they might not bring me back or something like that. They could bring back everybody, and it could be so much easier to bring back them as voice actors. And also, like, the sky's the limit with animation. There's no like crazy budgets on explosions and all this stuff. It can always be fresh. It's a blank canvas. You guys got so much material within the comics. Do it. It can be a Y7 show, and then tell you the truth, do a Power Rangers Rescue Bots type show, make some money. So that's 3 shows right off the ripper. And then the toys, I've already heard that they got a deal with forget the company's name, but they did a bunch of cross fusion stuff with Transformers and stuff like that, Japanese style. They need to get it going. Noah says, "Are you sad about Dino Fury being the last Super Sentai season for Power Rangers?" Man, yes and no. Like, there's nostalgia here, and there's history and culture, and there's a lot of stuff that I really like about it. But there's a lot of stuff that I'm sick of. And, we have to make changes, because you can argue with me on this, but I think, like, Star Wars, their fan base is very toxic. Now, I've been a Star Wars fan for a long time. Fan base, super toxic. You can never please them, right? Well, Hasbro is sick of not pleasing its people, in the sense of, like, people always complain about the girl being in the boy suit, all that kind of stuff, or people say, "Oh, we always get dinosaurs." Like, Power Ranger fans have been pretty cool through all of this, but they're starting to get sick of the same thing. So Hasbro is trying to give more power back, so this doesn't become such a toxic culture and fan base, because you don't want to let it go too far. And now it's just everything they do is always shit, unless it's the Mandalorian, I guess. Like, because, man, before Mando, I'm in Star Wars groups on the internet, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. It's not very fun. Power Rangers way more fun though. But you can only piss off your fan base too much before it becomes real toxic, and that's where it kind of, like, that's where it started, before Star Wars did the 90s or the 99 movie and so on. Their fan base just praised them. You know what I mean? So it's about not building a toxic fan base and giving them more of what they want, but at the same time, you are going to piss people off. We made some videos about Hasbro cutting off Toei. It had many people say that if they did that, that was racist. Nothing about that is putting down someone because of their the color of their skin or their race or culture or something like that. It's more, and their defense was, hey, this has been a Japanese thing, but it's also been Americanized. Like, it has been. What do you guys think about that one? I thought that was kind of funny, and I had to laugh. It's in one of my videos, and I don't know. I think no one knows what I'm talking about. They did say they're doing an animation season. Now, I never heard it confirmed, but they were supposed to do one. Like, Disney was supposed to do one, and they never got off. But I don't know. What do you think about changing their shape in Dino Power Ranger Jungle Fury? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I love it, man. Like, and Hasbro is one of those where they have a lot more brands, they have a lot more money, a lot more power, and they can do more. They can make it better. they have a lot more brands that hit, meaning that there's some good minds behind those brands. Never was in love what Power Rangers like was doing from like the Disney era to the Saban era, the Neo Saban era. Like they were trying real hard, but it was almost like they didn't want to do anything different, and the character development wasn't that good in some of these seasons. And some of these, half the episodes, Ninja Steel, were filler, like straight up filler, man. Even RPM, one of their best episodes or one of their best seasons, in my opinion. RPM was really good Disney season. They had some weird filler episodes, which I loved this season. I loved this season and I loved this episode. There was an episode called "And Action." We just talked about it yesterday, where it was basically like the glorified filler episode. It was like a behind the scenes episode of Power Rangers where you got to see like stunt teams, how they shot everything, how they filmed the explosions, how they did the car scenes, like everything like that. And that's what they were doing. I heard like it was tough. I heard the second half of RPM was real tough. They were just trying to film it and get out. They cut a lot of scenes they were supposed to shoot and put them in with more Sentai footage and stuff like that. It was a very weird season at the second half. So yes, you gotta go hard. You gotta go hard right now. Us Power Ranger fans, we're sticking around. We're buying the toys. We're excited about everything. Buying the comics. Good man, I have to go out. Thank you for answering my question. Hey, no problem, Benari. You're awesome. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for moderating. Yes, Kamen Rider 64. It is a sad day, man. Like for real. And shout out Kamen Rider. We were just actually talking about Kamen Rider a little bit ago. We were talking about like the Masked Rider and then Kamen Rider and the huge success and hit it is in Japan. Like, geez, I wish we could get it would resonate over here, but some of the suits are dope and some of the suits are a little loopy for America. Like we were just he just brought up Zen Cager or whatever. What? God, I suck at these names, but it's the season where all the weird looking suits and us saying that's not gonna work here. And that's why I believe Hasbro will go to Toei. There's only so much you can do with these seasons. And that is not going to work. You would have to literally change up everything about Power Rangers. Like when with those, you wouldn't even need an actor. You would just do voice actors because they're just in those. I don't know. Better start getting the DVDs. Dude, I have so many. I want to say like so many, but we got like 22 or something, 23 DVD. Like it's a good amount. I mean, I don't got the whole collection. I got a bunch of my favorite seasons, and then I hit a lick about the day that they. Now it's really weird, but I was looking at buying some Power Ranger DVDs for my daughter. She loves Power Rangers, and we have a projector downstairs. Little like I would say we have like a movie room. We have like a playroom, and we got a nice little projector. Got it on the marketplace for kind of a good steal, and I only have so much Ranger DVDs. Well, I was looking right before they made this announcement that was going off, and I ended up getting like 12 DVDs to go with the rest of mine for like $20. And now, like, I bet the dude's kind of like, the dude might not even know. Maybe it's just a seller. Seller doesn't even care about Power Rangers, but I bet they're kicking themselves when they find out that the show's going off because those DVDs are going to like go double or triple, which is sad because I could probably sell those for $40 to $60 for all 20 of them now tomorrow. It's really weird, but when something's not there, people want to jump on it. Well, so Noah, on your kind of thing, like they like to long story short, they like to spread it out and they like to give it 2 breaks and plan it. Okay, it's on Nickelodeon, right? So you have to plan around all of their special stuff that is always going on from premieres of new shows to the Kids Choice Award, and which kind of sucks because they put it on at 7 in the morning. It should always be able to come on, but it's about strategy too. So they like to break it up. They're not just trying to air it all at once and no one watch it. They're trying to, even though it's at a 7 o'clock time, like no one really cares. They still like to build some hype up and some suspense and break it up a little bit because it is a brand new show when it releases. So I don't know. There's a lot of different things in there. Some coming from someone with marketing, it is so smart to chunk things out and not just put everything out. Like chunk it, boom, 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 and that's usually what they've done for a while. I remember some seasons it felt like they got a new episode every day. There were some where they did like I think in Turbo or in Space, they did like a 3-day thing in a row. I was a kid, so if I'm wrong about that, tell me I'm wrong. Let's hope the Shout Factory DVDs don't go out of print. Well, actually, Comrade, they kind of are. I mean, whatever's there is there. Like their deal's done. That's another thing that Hasbro cut. They're gonna reproduce their own DVDs and watch. That's the plan. They're cutting it off and they're going to reproduce all of them. Watch. Hasbro, they saw how much Shout Factory made off those DVDs and were like, damn. And one weird one is Big Bad Beetleborgs. It's one of those classic shows. Doesn't get a lot of talk, but that's getting taken off. Shout Factory came out with the DVD series of it, but it was so like it was a short stockage of it. They limited release. They sold out. That's another thing. I see that they're like holding on to all these like old Sentai shows, and who knows if they're gonna re-release them, if they're gonna come out with like a crazy Hasbro collection with all of them. How cool would that be? Where you could get like every season of Power Rangers and Beetleborgs and Masked Rider and VR Troopers. Super cool. What do you guys think about this? I kind of let you guys talk for a second. I'm just gonna take a small little break. I'll just sit here for a minute, but let's keep talking, keep asking questions. Well, yes, they're technically under contract till 22. Let me look into that. Nickelodeon, Power Rangers, Netflix contract. This will kind of tell you everything. Okay, so this is 2018 through 2021. Ooh, that changes things. Did they? Nickelodeon extends Power Rangers. Yeah. Yep. And we've done a video on this per se because where's it going to go? And it could change. It could change platform. Hasbro is getting ready to change everything. So they got the toys. They have the toys, not Bandai, right? They have control of the show now. They're cutting deals with certain people, Netflix, Shout Factory, Bandai, so they can get their hands on it. It only makes sense that Nickelodeon isn't going to do it. I made a video talking about it could go to Disney or not Disney, Discovery Family. And now I don't know if that's the best place, but it might be in the sense of Hasbro owns half of the company in the sense they don't have to share something like that. They can be able to push it. I know we had that channel and I really liked that channel. It had Rescue Bots on it. It had some cool shows. And imagine if Power Rangers played 3-4 times a day. Like it would get a lot more time and love than Power Rangers on once a week at 7 o'clock in the morning, limited ads. Like there's no ads about Power Rangers on Nickelodeon. You feel me? Like Nickelodeon might be the bigger channel, but it's not getting any love on Nickelodeon. So honestly, bring it to a channel that will love it, that will give it the love it deserves. And all the other Hasbro shows are on Discovery Family. So that's something that kind of it's something that makes sense, honestly. Yeah, and you're right. I haven't said they renew it. Yeah, you're 100% right. They haven't renewed it. I kind of forgot about that for a minute. Netflix, see, I don't know what's going on. And Nickelodeon, Netflix have deals, but not Hasbro. It's weird. I see. My wife made that point. I don't know. We'll have to see what's going on with it. I'm not against it, but I don't know if I'm 100% for it at this point. Netflix has a knack of making so many shows that they pick and choose what they invest back into, and it's kind of weird. It's weird. There's some great shows that they've had that they just canceled. I don't know. I would hate I would hate to see it just die on a streaming platform. Yeah, yeah, go get those DVDs off Amazon, Common Rider, for real. Man, I love these chats, man. Shout out you guys. If you're digging the content, give me a like, give me a sub, give me a share. Do whatever you can. We're just kind of hanging out. This is fun. It's the last day. It's a chat. It's a weird day. Like I was saying before, it's a sad day. It's like I love Power Rangers, and I'm also a big sports fan. I like sports. The Pro Bowl is supposed to be today, and it's kind of a joke, anyways. It's a football game, I like watching something, and I guess I found out that it's like Madden. It's like a video game. So that kind of that was sad. So it is a sad day. We're losing Power Rangers. Pro Bowl. We got the Super Bowl next week though, so that's kind of fun. Yeah. So they're no longer available on the Shout Factory's website. Yep. I said that. Well, I didn't say they were not available on the website, but I said that Hasbro cut the deal, so they wouldn't be allowed to sell them, right? Like whatever's in the stores can be sold, but then it's third party. Interesting. And they probably sold out too if they had them. It's fun. Yeah, give me a second. Let me rest my voice. Dude, I look like I'm warm, but I'm really cold. We got like another 8 inches of snow. We've had like 38 inches of snow since winter started this year in Iowa. It's been crazy. Oh yeah, one thing before I rest my voice for a second, I gotta get something to drink. We had a bunch of Happy Meal toys come on in. We're doing a new series, Happy Meal Nostalgia or Kids Meal Nostalgia, and it's going to be all about Power Ranger, or not Power Ranger, Happy Meal sets, kids meal sets from all over. And we've got a Power Ranger one, we got some Beetleborg one, we got some Disney home video favorites. I found a Big Bad Beetleborg Hardee's set. Like Hardee's are like Carl's Jr. for all you down south or away from me. Thought that was pretty cool. I can't wait to show you guys that. Oh yeah, Noah's always Noah's. I was talking about before, Noah. Yep. People tag it. It's I just gave your news. They want to hear. You don't have to think it's real. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like we just report the news. We're Power Ranger news guys, and we do other stuff too. But like, grew up watching this. I know a lot about this brand. I've actually know people like, and it's not like I just have met them. I've worked with some of these Ranger actors. I won't even say I have someone who is a former actor that gives me like inside news. Like I'm a little connected. I know some stuff, and not to say, oh, I'm better than anybody. Some of these YouTubers blow me away, man. Some of these guys, I'm super humble because some of these guys are so unreal, like what they're doing. I know some things. That's all. And I just like doing this, honestly. This is fun talking to you guys. So I'm gonna get hate, but like literally, man, like they're not hating. You're not doing anything right. Like if you're doing something right, they're probably gonna hate. We get a bunch of haters on our big page on Facebook, and that's cool. Like let them hate. I'm reaching 1 million people a month on that thing. Like it's cool. And Toei is probably for real. Like they're gonna cut the ties eventually. I see it. You guys think on that? Dude, I got something to drink in here. Get a bunch of beer for the Super Bowl next week, but no vitamin water. Dang it. Yeah, we'll do a little bit longer in here. You guys what was your favorite Power Rangers season, baby? Exactly. It's all about sources. Um, like it's all about what you read, who you read it from, and nothing's real. Like nothing, this could all be fake, but there's too many dominoes in this. Like literally, it only makes sense that they're selling it. Like look at the Japanese Sentai seasons they're making. That doesn't make any sense to Americanize this, or I don't know. I could be totally wrong, but nah, they're gonna move on most likely from Toei. It's written in stone at this point. If it doesn't happen, I'll be shocked. Conrad says, "Are you into anime?" Oh yeah, man. I like JoJo. My son loves Sailor Moon. He loves Sailor Moon, man. That's his jam. I grew up. I watched like every episode of Pokemon, like Digimon. I mean, is that maybe that's not the anime you want to hear, but what's the other one I want? My Hero Academia is pretty cool. See now with Dino Fury, that's a good question. Noah says, what episode do you think we will see the Gold Ranger in Dino Fury? Well, they haven't announced the Gold Ranger. We don't know when, but I think it will be sooner than later. So there'll be like two halves to the first season. I'm saying you're going to get him after episode 5, and maybe anywhere from like, let's say there's 9 or 10 that say there's 18 to 20 episodes, right? 18 to 20 episodes for the first and the second season. So within the first 9 to 10, or after 5, so within 5 to 10, you're going to see him. You think 8, Noah? I think that is a very good analysis. It could be like the mid-season finale type thing. That would be cool. I know that Beast Morphers actually did some mid-season finale type stuff, which they never normally do in Power Rangers anymore. So, 22 for both seasons. Thanks, Noah. That a boy. I said 18 to 20, 22. Oh yeah. Jump Force, man. That's fun. You can be like Yu-Gi-Oh. I love Yu-Gi-Oh too back in the day, bro. That was my jam. I was legendary at that game. Jump Force, yes, I played that game before. Super fun. Dude, I feel like everyone's in there, dude. There's a bunch of people. Is Naruto in that game too? I feel like there's a lot of different people in that game. Naruto is awesome. I met the voice actress that played her at a con. That was pretty awesome. Have you seen WandaVision? Oh, dude, yeah, I have seen WandaVision. Very good, man. Very good. First few episodes, they see the problem was like the trailer. See, I'm the type of guy, I don't like to watch the trailer to everything. Like certain things, like Power Ranger news and stuff, I'll watch it. But like if I want to like there's some shows and things like Marvel, Star Wars, where I don't want to watch the trailer. I kind of want to watch it and like be like surprised for the first time. And with this, I almost wish I would have watched the trailer, but then I saw the trailer and it's very confusing at first. And that's okay. But that confusion makes the show actually super legit once you get past that about episode 2.5, like once things start getting real weird, I really like that. I like the twists, I like the turns, I like how the direction of the story, how it's going. Not a bad show at all, guys. I know a lot of people were hating on it at first because it had this weird like bewitched 50s 60s sitcom style, but I actually enjoyed it. And it was one of those things where it got better in time. The stories, the twists, the turns, they started to come. Oh yeah, no, I love that, man. Like is it hate speech or speech you hate? Like that drives me nuts because that's that one guy that was saying that Power Hasbro is racist or something if they don't if they if they pull out of the Toei agreement. It's like, dude, like, is that hate speech? Is that hate, like, or is it something that you hate? Is it speech that you hate? It's weird. Like people just they hear shit they don't like and just start calling people names. And we're in the weird society where you just start dropping names on people and they'll maybe change, which sucks, but no. How do you feel about the Green Ranger being a female? I like it, man. I think it's cool. I mean, I get the the backlash on making another guy a girl, like or make like it's a guy suit, but it's a female. I get it. I mean, how many have been like that? Well, Wild Force Yellow, Mighty Morphin Yellow, Time Force Yellow. Like, there's so many Yellow Rangers that were actually like a guy. And it's about time that they change that. But the only way to change that is to cut it out. Like Uncle Joey used to say, man, let's get that gone. Let's get that Toei deal gone. It only makes sense. Um, yeah, I uh, I agree, man. And we're just having fun here. I get attacked a lot, but I don't care. I love that stuff. I have a thick skull with this stuff. I've been making hip hop music my whole life. Open up for a lot of people. I made some good songs, made some horrible songs, man. I made some good videos, made some horrible videos, man. Like, this is what you do, and you can't be in this and do this, sit in front of here and talk to you guys if you can't take the heat. You're gonna get out the kitchen. And I cooked for 12 years. That's what I do, baby. We cook. We I don't care. You sweat, wipe it off, and move on. Let's go. That's what we're about, man. We'll keep it coming. You guys are gonna have to do way more than that to get me out of here. Oh, you guys are asking some good old questions today. Why are you doing this? Comrade 64 says, do you prefer Marvel or DC? Okay, well, it depends what we're talking about. Movies, Marvel. Comic books, cartoons, and story arcs and characters, DC. And TV shows, DC. I loved the Arrowverse. Don't let them call it the CW verse. They're a bunch of you know what's trying to change the CW verse because Arrow died. I mean, you made him die. He created this verse, man. It's the Arrowverse. Amazing. I mean, we could rip that apart. We could talk about things you don't like, but I love the Arrowverse, man. The cartoon shows, way better. Like the cartoon shows in DC, 100 times, light speed years better than Marvel. The comics are better. The backstories are better. I just don't understand why they can't make great movies all the time. Wonder Woman was good. Wonder Woman 84 was pretty good. Like, I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't think it was the best comic book movie ever, but the way that people were killing it, I thought it was like Cats. I was going in there ready to be let down, and I was like, "You guys were making a commotion about this? This is actually pretty good." Like, there were some things I didn't like, but I didn't think it was that bad. Like, you guys just expect, like, I know we're in a pandemic, man. They're trying to give us something, and y'all just bitching the whole time. Like, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's right. You see people attacking and say dumb stuff. It's because they're thinking with their emotions. I think with my logic most of the time. I'm human though. I get pissed sometimes. I do. And sometimes when I get mad, I don't make the best decisions. That's why I don't like to think with my emotion. If I'm angry, I need to go take a second and meditate and think and breathe it out, because if I act on that, I'm gonna be pissed. So I get it, man. Do you own a PS4, Xbox One, or a Nintendo Switch? Everything above, my friend. We have. Now I'm not rich, dude. Where the heck's my stuff at? So I got the light. My son's got the regular Switch. I got the PS4 right here. Here's some games. I got that Avengers baby. Here's even Spider-Man. And then my son has a one. So we have it all, and I am definitely not rich. I just hit some deals and I work hard for my money. I run a bunch of businesses, but yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. So I like everything. I'm not really an Xbox guy, to tell you the truth. My son loves Xbox because he plays Roblox on it. More of a PlayStation, but Nintendo is my guy. Like, if I had to pick one of the three, I pick Nintendo because I love the Nintendo games. I love Pokemon. I love Mario. I love Donkey Kong. We grew up playing Star Fox. I love the design. I love how simple some of the games are, but how complex they are at the same time. That's why I love Nintendo. Are you interested in Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out this year? Hell to the yeah, 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 I am. Let's go, man. Give me something. I see they're really trying this year. They're releasing all of like the nostalgia like ones, Mortal Kombat, Tom and Jerry. Like, it could be a cool year. Give us something. I'm definitely seeing Mortal Kombat in theaters. I can't wait. That might be the first. Well, I'll have to see. I'll have to see what's in it to make sure it's not too crazy. But I think what's going to be R-rated? Is it going to be R-rated, guys? Because that'd be pretty cool. Depending on what's in it, I might take my son to his first R-rated movie because Mortal Kombat is cool. We've always played that game back in the day, so we'll see. Though I won't necessarily. Are you aware of Image Comics? Hell yeah, Image. Yeah, I know what Image is. They do some good work. Hey, yeah, it is R-rated. Thank you. That's cool. If there's some crazy sex scenes in it or something, I ain't taking my son, but we'll see. Like, if it's just R-rated because a bunch of fighting and not too bad of those type of crazy sex scenes, then maybe it's just he's 11. It's kind of that weird like age where like I'm starting to show him more violent stuff, but at the same time, like I don't show him everything. I don't know. It's that weird age where they can't take too much, but you like to show them a little bit more. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll just go see it with my wife. Okay, we're back. I like something crazy. I thought my computer froze. Just hanging out, guys, having fun. Kind of want to check. Huh. How do you look at the analytics on this type of stuff? And you guys are awesome, though. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Just looking at some analytics of things. Cool. Good, good, good. We got some people coming on in here, hanging out. Well, I think I'm gonna get going on this one soon. I might come back in a little later. But I'll hang out for the next few minutes. If you have any more questions, anything, like go ahead and ask me. We'll hang out. We'll talk Power Rangers. Do you like Power Rangers? Oh yeah, dude. Most of them, honestly. I mean, I like the Power Ranger fan base more than a lot of other ones. Like I was just talking about how like I think the power or the Star Wars fan base is kind of toxic, and it started by not giving the fans what they wanted, and now they just kind of nothing is better than the original or what the old nothing's better than what they like, and because they didn't get what they liked all the time, it's like they're just pissy about stuff all of the time. And do you like Kid Cudi? Hell yeah, I like Kid Cudi, man. I've listened to him for years. That new album he came out with is so fire, man. Oh, it's good. Like I was always more of a Wiz Khalifa guy, but Kid Cudi, fire, 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 fire. Yes, and that will come, Common Rider. There's only going to be so much, like they're going to get tired. They're going to need new heroes. Yeah, Image Comics, theirs will come. Is that who does Bloodshot? Bloodshot? Does that sound right? Image? Is that right? I hate most of the fans because all they do is fight with each other. See, yes and no. Okay, so like, there's toxic people everywhere. Power Ranger fans, most of the time, are super chill. At least what I've met them personally. It's just like not just Power Rangers. There's a lot of keyboard warriors out here. It's a lot of people that run their mouth and would never come up and do nothing to you face to face. Like it's just the way it is, man. And Power Rangers, it is like, and that's why I talked about the toxicity of everything is it can be toxic at times. I agree. And we have to do a better job as fans, me as a content creator, the actors, we need to put together a place where, it's less toxic. But it all starts with the fans, man. Like we can all do our part, but it is what it is. That's why, when a ranger says something that's kind of like a little crazy out like mean out of here, they get grilled. But it's like, dude, you guys be dogging these guys all day too. So it is what it is. Everyone has their opinions. They're like assholes. We all have one. But it's cool. Like it is what it is. Variant is Bloodshot. Thank you, Shadow Nova. Dude, I love you guys, man. Like, I love that you guys are like my Google, where we can just have a combo and I don't have to always be on my phone. Like, it's fun. I can't wait for Dino Fear. We still haven't got an official date, which you would think we would have got one by now. The second I sniff a date, we'll be on here making a video. Yeah. But I do get your point, Noah. Like, people do be fighting, and just we got to remove ourselves from those problems. I don't always respond to the hate, to the criticism, and the only time I do is when you're just like, hey, sometimes say something so stupid, but sometimes it's like, hey, I need to kind of defend this point or put this out here so I don't look bad, or sometimes you have to defend yourself. You have to, like the one person with the totally racist thing. I almost had to say something because if I don't, like this guy be like, oh, see, he defends racist, something, be like, dude, that's not real. Like, they're a company. They're trying to make money just like me or you, trying to make a good product, and they're trying to give us fans a better product, which they will if they can cut Toei. They can give us multiple kids animated shows. They can give us a more teenage adult suited show that could go with the movie. Like, there could be so many cool things here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go and work on that video, Noah. What I would like Hasbro to do. Let me know what you think, what you would like Hasbro to do, because that's fun. But yeah, we're gonna get going. One of these days, I want to do something cool with you guys. So they let me got to the certain point where they let me add the supers in here, where like you guys can donate money. But like I'm still coming up, like I almost want to do something fun for you guys if you donate. Like they just want to give us what we want and give us new things and make money. Yes, Noah, exactly. They can give us what we want if they have more control. And that's what Hasbro has been. That's all they've been about. They've been trying to get the most control they can of this brand. And because they realized Saban had like, it was bits and pieced up everywhere. It was like, okay, this person makes the DVDs. This guy makes the part of the show, and these guys in New Zealand make the other part of the show. These guys make the toys. Like, nah, bro, we all got to do it. Let's all make the toys. Like, let's all make the DVDs and the show and everything. Like, quit letting everyone get their hand in your cookie jar. And I see what Hasbro is doing. Are you a Transformers fan? Oh yeah, I love me. I think right. The old movie poster right here from the 80s movie. I think it was like it's not an original 80s poster. It had some event at AMC a few years ago where they re-showed the original movie. And that was actually super cool. I got to got to see that movie in theaters. That was bomb to see like the original movie. Got that poster. Yeah, man, you see the Teen Titans up there, huge Teen Titan fan. That was like, it was really weird, but as I got more out, like I started to get out of Power Rangers and more like the Teen Titans for a minute there, but I still watched Power Rangers. The only time I really fell out of Power Rangers was like high school. There was just kind of a time when I just didn't really watch it, which it's kind of sad because there was some cool Power Ranger stuff that came out in that time from video games to shows that I'm kind of regretting. Like, I wish I would have watched it when it came out. Yeah, they're not messing around. No, they're not. And I'm a businessman. You don't have to be a business person to be a fan and be like, yo, they're putting work in. Like, they're actually trying. That's what we want as fans. Because even if it fails, you can't say, oh, they didn't try. No, Hasbro did everything. Did you hear Tim Drake is coming to Titan Season 3? Yes, I did. I think that would be super dope. I'll be super excited to see that. Titans was so awesome. And then I hear that's going to HBO Max, isn't it? Like, that's not even going to be on the DC Universe fully. Okay, so when I was in 8th grade. So my freshman year was 05 to 06. So that would have been like what? SPD to Mystic Force. And then when I was a sophomore, it would have been, was it Mystic Force to Operation Overdrive? And then junior was Operation Overdrive to Jungle Fury. And then senior year was Jungle Fury to RPM. And yeah. DC Universe is just a comic book app now. There's no more shit. Dude, that sucks, but we're just talking about that. That's why when Power Rangers fans say, oh, we want our own Power Ranger app with Hasbro shows, no, you don't. No, you don't. Look at DC Universe. You got to have a lot of content to keep something like that going, and that I had it for a year, and I just had it for a few shows that I liked. They're adding it on there, but really, I binged everything on it in like a couple months, and I was kind of sick of it. But I was like committed to the shows. Stargirl, ooh, I like that Stargirl show, man. I watched every episode when it came out and stuff. But that's like on TV now, and it's gonna be on HBO Max, I believe. Like they got a whole thing going with that. So yeah, all the new shows they're gonna be on there. It's a weird time, but yeah, we're gonna clock out of here. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching the show. If you can, give me a like, give me a sub, hit that notification bell, keep you in the algorithm, and you stay tuned when we drop new videos. We love you guys. Thanks for watching the fan club, and we'll see you next time. Peace.